so this... Oh, wow, this is a very, very fancy library train car. All this stuff's getting heavy, upped up what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both so sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are! Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. So is Sonic really dead or not? This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked. If only she had a special key that let her unlock any door. Oh, do you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Oh, right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective. I can't be the murderer. And I'm nobody. I'm not allowed to be anything. I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved, I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Oh, chicken parmesan's good too. Oh God, I haven't had dinner. Oh, all this food sounds good. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry. A resonant message from Poetry Reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. I forgot how to talk and I was just tripping over my tongue there. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. That's fucking lame. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Was that it? Was that the whole poem? Or was that part of the last one? I swear you suck. You suck at this. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I guess. Gibby and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. Wait. Dining car, library. So, there you would have gone there. Huh, okay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? What happened to her? No, we happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Oh, their little things are moving all up here to tell you where they are. Okay, cool. I gotta remember to look up there. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? He's the locksmith? Maybe he's doing something with keys? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I love that Super Monkey Ball now officially exists within the Sonic universe. That's great. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. I was just thinking, so Super Monkey Ball being a real Sega game and showing up, I want other Sega games to show up in here. Like, I'm trying to think of some other like classic Sega games. Harrier, Space Harrier. Put Space Harrier in here. I want Kiryu and Majima from Yakuza showing up in here. That'd be great. I love dumb shit like that. Then he returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reasons for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it! Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely! Alright, let's take a look at this. What was Rouge so interested in? Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Gibby, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. Oh, excuse me. I'm suddenly feeling very tired. But I can't let that deter me. We gotta get through this game. We're gonna do this in one shot. Knock it out. I love a good read. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Have you been to the Mystic Caves? Okay, so there's a book there, garbage can, books on the floor. Hang in there! A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there!" Wow, I really needed to see this. The look, I love this look for Tails' face. Whoa. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because he's choosing the hard way. Is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. If this chow could stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Globe. Robot hand. Poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Alright, ooh, table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit. Gibby, no, don't fall asleep. Someone's going to draw a dick on your face. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murderer ruined my nap time. Wait. How many murders have you been witness to, my guy? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for these poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. It's because Tails is a good dude. He's a good kid. Something's always in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing in there. Oh. I really thought there'd be something there this time. Third time's a charm. Gibby, are you sad there's nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm just wrong all the time. I have committed to my wrongness. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we've just got to stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Gibby, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? What's this book? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Oh, what's Eggman? What are some of his recipes? Who cares? I won't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Is the train conductor really Robotnik in disguise, or one of his robots? I feel like that's the case. I don't know. That train conductor seems kind of shady to me. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Is Spagonia the country from Sonic Unleashed? Yeah, I think it's Unleashed, where he turns into the friggin' werehog. I don't know, because I know there is a game, maybe I haven't played it. There's a game where there's a professor, and that little obnoxious pink guy. I feel like this is a reference. This is a reference to a past game. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Okay, you know, hold on one second. I need to look this up now. Spagonia. Sonic. Oh, Sonic Generations! Wait, hold on. Sonic Wiki. Spagonia, it's a real thing. And I'm getting accosted with friggin' ads. Ugh. Chip. Chip is the name of that little annoying guy. Yep, it is in Sonic Unleashed. Okay. Okay, cool. I remembered. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Okay. Let's see. Did the table, did that. Let's talk to Espio. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem about trains? Yeah, the train sounds lame. Let's do that one. Oh, we get freaking curtains, chows. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh, wait, there's my lotion. This is the lamest poem ever. I actually really like that one. Huh? Talk. What'll it be? Okay, so I'll just do more poems. Let's do space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. Cut him with some slack tails. He's trying. He's making these up on the spot. He doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Alright, so we're not ready to interrogate. Let's see. Is there any... Oh, there's more over here. There's a whole bookcase. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through the books. Excitedly. It's like kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a trained library. That's odd. Did you find something, Tails? What'd you find? I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train I'm currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Well, if the robot hand has been putting all the books away, and all the books are currently in alphabetical order, you'd think it would put the book back where it belongs. So, if it's in the wrong spot, I would say someone just pulled it out and put it back without thinking. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express Manual is added to your inventory. Okay, so let's see. So, done with that. We looked at that book. Vector, you have anything to say? Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife onto the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. Okay, it's ketchup, not blood. I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you're the murderer. Nothing screams murderer like a big knife. Yeah, but what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Talk, take your order. Yeah, what if I do take your order? Oh, yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Because I panicked, and it's my first day. Come on, Gibby, why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Gibby, you've made him a fool. He doesn't need me to make him look like a fool. Come on, Gibby, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah! Yeah, you're the fool. I am fool. I smooth things over, but at what cost? I would save my dignity, but alas, there is none. Okay, well that's the lead. Oh, what's this? Chaos Cola! Let's see. Is anything up with the lights? No. Look at this book again. What's this bright red book? Oh, okay, this is just repeating. Did the table. Okay, you know what? Let's interrogate. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a bit more first? Never mind. Okay, so this game does hold your hand. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express's many features and capabilities. Maybe some quirks and features. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Library map. Overhead map of the layout of the library. Shelves and tables included. Ooh. Ah, wait, come back. Okay. So let's see. So we're over here. There's the desk, fireplace, rug. Okay, can I click on anything? No. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can re-examine everything, but it just repeats. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. It's unlocked. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to our inventory. Okay, that was the last clue. We found enough. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Did you bring me any meat? Interrogation time. So, two of you don't believe us. Eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I don't trust either of you. I would be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Gibby and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library. I would say Vector went to go play video games with Knuckles because he doesn't care about Amy. What a piece of shit you are, Vector. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Blink stare. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. Okay. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library card, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading. But were you actually reading the entire time you're in the library car? Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. You were reading train manual? I think it was reading train manual. Gibby, could you help me out? Alright, Gibby, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? I guess, yeah, the manual. The only book in my inventory. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? I don't know. Maybe we should play some video games on my Dream Gear, which I just realized is a combination of Game Gear and Dreamcast. What? Why is that? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I see. Okay, I got enough rings. Cool. I have got enough rings to have a thought. There are books scattered around on the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the wrong place, the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. Tight bros. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. Yes, Espio, trains are indeed cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Gibby, if you don't mind. Huh? Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio. What page should I quiz him on? 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced the question. Gibby, hit him with another one. Okay, what page do I choose? 15! What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Wow, the person who made these rules must have been over 65. Last one! Gibby, let's see if Espio can get 343. Gotcha. What page do I pick last? 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system that works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally! It's wild you're able to retain all this information so quickly. Espio must have eidetic memory. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses. Unless Espio is a master bullshitter. He is a ninja after all. Deception is the name of the game. And you both had the nerve to ask my buddy questions like that. Those are not the order in which those words are present in the sentence. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. Freak! Yeah. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Gibby? He always puts me on the spot. Jerk. Okay, Gibby, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? Shadow. Because Shadow came through here. Doing his lock thing. Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Gibby. Let's get our argument together. Think! Time to play. 50 rings. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Get out of the way! Oh no. Oh man. Whew. Oh, it's getting a little intense. That hurt my throat. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? I mean, to be fair, I would not have looked up if I was reading either. If it was a good book. Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment you were really into the library car. Wait. Oh my god, I'm screwing up my sentences. Then, at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors, and no one saw Espio at the saloon car. His ninja powers! It's a mystery, my dear Gibby. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I think. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Let's defend Espio. I feel like that's the thing to do, because I'm not entirely following Tails' train of thought here either. He's a little too determined. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Oh, shit. I feel the map, because Espio could have been sitting in one of these chairs facing away from the aisle where Shadow would have been walking around. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Time to play Dream Gear! Alright, I need 55 rings. Oh, shit! Man, I'm missing. No! Ooh, okay, I have enough rings. Okay, cool. The library map? Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's no way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Hi, Rena. Hi. What's up? Oh, Dorina. Oh, Miss Ray Ray. Push the keyboard in. Hi. Sorry, kitty break. Kitty break. What's going on, Miss Rena? You want to help me solve the mystery of Sonic's murder? Oh, the sweet little baby. Yeah. You're my sweet little girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mwah. Love Dorina. Alright, yeah. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see them? There's a little... Okay. Oh, I have to pick the, Rena, don't chew on my headphone. No! No, Rena! That's the cord for my headphones. Don't chew on that. I needs that. Oh, Rena, come here. Say hello. Say hello, Miss Rena. She hated that. She did not care for that. Stop. Stop chewing. Where was Espio sitting, Rena? Where was Espio sitting? For Shadow not to see him. Where could he have been? Oh. I'm sorry, Rena is demanding my attention, and I must give it to her. Because she's such a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, you're such a good girl. My fat pudgy girl. Oh my god, you're shedding so much! Yeah, you're such a shedder. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, yeah, she is shedding a lot. Oh man! Ah, it was all over my keyboard. Okay, bye, Rena. Alright. Kitty break over. Where could where could he have been? I'm gonna say this one. Ah, can't hear in my mouth. Blah. Oh my god. Ugh. Cat hair in my mouth. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I could second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Oh, my face is covered in cat hair now. She's shedding so much. You shed so much, Rena! Because a bookcase is in the way! There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis. Validated. Yeah! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck! And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Not bad. Not good. Not bad. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Gibby, let's see what's next. Coming! You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls! We have to find out who murdered your best friend. Okay, the investigation continues.